Yeah, we're a contender. We're not good enough to win the tournament yet, but I think we're a contender. I think we're getting there. I thought we played some pretty good defense on a very good team for most of the game. And you're obviously not going to hold them scoreless. They're too good. I mean, they make tough shots. They got good players that make good shots. But I thought we gave them a couple easy ones, especially to start the second half. And if you're going to win the tournament, you can't have a 5-minute breakdown where you don't guard. But yeah, I think we're getting there. I tell the kids this all the time. This game's important because it's the game we play today. And if you win it, you get 1 mark in your win column, and if you lose it, you get 1 mark in your loss column. And tomorrow at practice, we're going to talk about beating Central Michigan, and that will be an important game for the exact same reasons. I know that you guys got to come up with stories, so it's good to write a story about us playing, Ball State last week, and it's East versus West, and us playing Akron today, so it's this, that. But for us and for our team, it just happens to be the game that's on the schedule next, and it counts as 1 win or 1 loss. And for our players, it's an opportunity for them to play college basketball, and we try to make the most of those opportunities. I think you guys got to write a story. I'm glad I don't have to write a story because I'm not a very good writer. So you got to come up with storylines. But for us, it's just a basketball game. Yeah, I thought we showed a lot of resiliency. I thought we hung in there and showed a lot of toughness. We easily, when you got a team like Akron who has a recent history of beating us, like our kids have never beat Akron, and they get it to tied, and they go on a run to do that, and the momentum seems to be in their hands. It's tough to buckle down and get stops and make shots, but that's what good teams do, and I think that's what tough teams do, and I think at Ball State and here today we showed a little bit of toughness and resiliency. I'd like us to show that toughness earlier before the lead evaporates, but it didn't happen this way, and I'm happy that we pulled out the win. I mean, I worry about a lot of things, but yeah, I worry about our defensive intensity to start the second half, and it's something that we'll address. And whether we won this game or lost this game, there were going to be things that we did well and things that we did poorly, and we have to address those things tomorrow in practice. That's my job as a coach and our staff is to accentuate what we do well and fix the things that we do wrong. And that's certainly something, as you mentioned, it's twice, 2 games in a row, we've got to get this fixed. Because sometimes, you go to Akron and that happens and they get on a roll and they're making shots, it's a different story. This weekend up at Central Michigan, if they get rolling and they're making shots, I don't know that we can recover from that. They might be too good for us. So, we got to be a little bit tougher and try not to get ourselves in those situations. Preparation. I think our kids take preparation compared to last year. They take preparation significantly different. They take it a lot more seriously, and I think that there's a little bit of pride in what we do and how we do things. We got to find a way to sustain it, but I do think that they've done a good job of in short prep times too. We play Saturday. We take Sunday off. We practice 2 days for Akron. We're going to practice 2 days for Central coming up. So it's not like we've got a week to go over stuff. We've got a couple days, and they have an understanding of what we're trying to do, and they have an understanding of what the other team's trying to do because of film and scouting reports and things of that sort. And I think they take that very, very seriously. And that's been the difference in the starts, in my opinion. I mean, I love Lexi and Jazz, but the kid had 27. I don't think it would have been different if we put Monty and Kat on her. And then, we already locked her up. I think Jazz and Lexi played hard. I don't know that we played real smart. I think Senna's really good. She's averaging a bunch of points, and that's why you saw it tonight. She can score it inside. She made 3s. She got to the foul line. She made 15-foot jumpers. She posted up. She drove the basketball. I mean, she scored a variety of different ways. I certainly wouldn't give our defense on her an A. I thought for 35 minutes it was really good. I thought the first 5 minutes of the second half it stunk. I mean, it was non-existent. To hold them to 23 points in the first half is pretty good. I know it ended kind of ugly because we weren't able to add on to our lead, but we were up 9 at halftime. To start the second half, it was just bad. And maybe after watching tape, I'll say Akron was just good. I don't know. But I feel like I feel like we had a lot of breakdowns that led to them making shots, and you can't leave a team that good. You know, they got 2 or 3 kids that are first and third in the conference in scoring or something like that, second and fourth. I don't know, but that's what I heard. I think the players take the game more seriously. I think they obviously we take shooting more seriously, because you can see from our shooting percentage, not our free throw percentage, that players take scouting reports more seriously. There's more pride in playing defense. There's more pride in executing offensively. They've all grown up a little bit. They're more mature. We had 5 freshmen last year, right? 6 freshmen. We had a bunch of freshmen. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 freshmen last year. I mean, that's a lot of freshmen. I mean, eventually they become sophomores, and your life becomes a lot better. Life's better. I don't know. I mean, I want to say that defense led us to victory, but that first 5 minutes of the second half leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. I hate to say that we did a good job defensively, because we didn't play 40 minutes of defense. But I do think that they showed some toughness, and that was enough for us to win on this night.
Quick thought on Yamani and what she brought?
A tremendous job. Just a tremendous job controlling the game, and came in, and Kat got a little dinged up, and I don't even know how Kat is at the moment. But, she made a 3 for us in the first half, shot it with confidence, did a great job controlling the basketball and the tempo. And I thought both Kat and Monty did a good job of slowing down their point guards in transition. I thought that was really big for us.
Looked like she hit her face on the court.
Yeah, she hit her eye on the court, and we'll obviously do the tests and tried to put her back in, and she didn't look just quite right. And we're not going to put any kid in jeopardy for any reason. There's nothing that is that important. So we'll take a look at her tomorrow and see where we stand.